Hello and welcome to Magda Shares. Welcome to my channel. Long time no see, but I have been ill. It's it's a horrific spell of time, and lots of people, go down with flu or whatsoever. My kids, they don't go to school next week. They have the computer lessons, I mean via internet. So welcome back to the past. Okay, today I wanted to talk to you shortly about Bryan Kohberger, as his process is getting closer and closer. Thinking about it pretty all the time, I'd say. And the more I think about that, the more I know, or the more convinced I feel that he cannot be the one who committed the crimes, but I'm repeating myself, I know. Well, first of all, people say that he he works at the university teaching criminology. Okay, so he has committed lots of blunders, and due to what? Because it was his first crime, and he was so stressed out that no, come on, roll it out. Because he was madly in love, and that can mess up with somebody's mind. Roll it out, come on. That's not true. Because he wanted to show the police that he can play with them, although he's not the one who committed the crimes. And he can do whatever he wants because he's one step ahead. And that's interesting. And that's interesting because it's like playing hide and seek. He was in the house, but there was a knife sheath with his prints. Maybe he just asked somebody to plant it. Why not? It was planted in such a place where it was absolutely difficult to, first of all, leave it, and second of all, how would he dispose of it? I mean, lose it in the first place. Sorry. That still leaves much to be desired. How can one lose his or her fingerprints on an ice sheet between two victims? And now that's difficult. That's extremely difficult because when you are in the middle of, excuse me, unaliving somebody, your night sheet is not with you. It's somewhere else. So how can you place it in between them? You do it on purpose? Just to leave a souvenir? Just to tell everybody I was here? But that shatters all we know about this crime. It's not a crime of passion. It's not a crime of money. It's not a crime of revenge. It's a crime of somebody who wanted to show off. And because I still don't believe that Bryan Kohberger entered the house, maybe he was just playing hide and seek with the police and used this circumstance to plant his own DNA in order to tell everybody, well, I will give you some extra job, some homework. Look, I was here. Figure it out. Of course, that's extremely improbable. But I cannot imagine why on earth he would put his sheath in between the fighting women when we know that he did not use the sheath, he used the gun. I mean the knife. And all the other blunders that have been committed on the way suggests that that was an extreme ignorance. Bryan is definitely not an ignorant. So why did they arrest a person who knows the law, who is intelligent enough? If he wanted to commit a crime, such things would have never appeared. So again, was he just a step ahead of the police? Seeing how they really work and solve the crimes, knowing that he is not guilty and that they have nothing to prove to convict him. I don't know. No witnesses, no DNA apart from that night sheath, which is bullshit. No surveillance cameras, no blood, nothing. Nothing. He was crucified before he even entered the the courtroom. Okay, but he was prepared for it. He was prepared for it. Maybe this is what he wanted to experience. I don't know whether he is so mentally bored with all of it, hearing and reading. Maybe he wants to experience. But to me, he does not behave like a cold-blooded criminal who just walks into the house and absolutely without any conscience kills 4 people and then just strolls out. He doesn't even walk. He doesn't even run. He just takes a stroll out, being seen by one of the victims, who says he was clad in black. Okay, he was clad in black. And the victim is supposed to be the victim, not the suspect, not someone who may know more than we can imagine, just the suspect, because he was so sure of himself and he knew all the whereabouts of the house that he just took a stroll back. Come on. And of course, he went to the first floor, he did the killing, and he didn't have to go to the second floor. Passing the door of the second victim, of the second person who survived, sparing her life, and going to the third floor. And then he did the brutal killings. Why? Because that was a plan. Of course, we are not talking about Bryan Kohberger. We are talking about somebody. Somebody. And he did a brutal crime. Why? Sparing 2 girls who arrive and texting. That's strange. I must say it's one of the strangest things, strangest crime scenes I've ever seen. And no one called the police. Nobody. Out of fear? Okay, you can out of fear for 2, 5, 10 minutes. But 12 hours out of fear? Mm-mm. So I still stick to my idea that there was something hidden inside the house that needed to be cleaned. And Dylan moved out of the fucking room of hers because she left bloody footprints. She went upstairs. She saw what had happened. And you know what? Still nothing. Like she had expected that to happen. She was spared because of something. Because of not because of something she knew, but because of something she had. So Bryan Kohberger may be a bit weirdo, but he definitely did not commit all the crimes. What for? What for? There were so many other reasons to kill the people living in that house that Bryan Kohberger would have nothing to do with that. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you today. Hope you will sleeping fine. Hope you will take care of yourselves. It's crazy, crazy world outside. Take care of yourselves. God bless you. And see you next time. Bye.